Hey up chat, how we doing? Right, we could do with a repair when we get a sec. Yes. Yes, I do. It's going to be a problem, I think. I think obviously so technically, if you read the gauges, we should really be running the we should be running like a 380mm wheel. So if need be, I'll change over to a 380. But I'm quite happy with a 350. But yeah, the triple gauges are more for a 380mm wheel, where the two gauges are for a 350. So, well, if need be, I can do away with the centre gauge if I have to, but I'd rather not. But we'll see. Poor lad's having a few issues. I mean, just make sure, guys, if you are buying stuff off people that are hand making things. Yeah, if you are buying things off people that are hand making them, just, you know, make sure you definitely want them before you buy them, because a few people have tried to send them back even though they're not broken. The guy's not Amazon, you know what I mean? You got a 380? Yeah, I'll put my 380 on, it's massive. So it also depends what angle you run your wheel at. Don't forget, I run my wheel at quite an angle. I might get away with it, we'll see. Unfortunately for me, if it was gauges or indicator stalk, gauges all day. You got to remember, one of the things that's a slight problem with the indicator stalk is it's built for the 400mm wheel. So the indicator stalk's already going to be weird for me, because my indicators are going to sit out here, and they're also angled upwards towards the wheel. So we'll soon find out. I still want to own them, but whether I use them or not is another thing. Yeah, I bought them, and I'll be honest, I would rather have gauges over indicator stalk. So how are you getting on with your how are you getting on with your gauges? Don't forget, if you leave the two back screws loose, lift them up, bolt it on, and then you can slide the gauges all the way down. My gauges are actually sitting on my quick release right now, but it also depends how tall you are. It depends how high you run your wheel. You know, some people might be sitting up here where I can't see my gauges as well. I run my steam wheel about a line with my chin. Top of my wheel with about my mouth chin. So I sit quite high. Yeah, the guys had 4 or 5 people that... Oh, hang on a minute. I've got wind noise. I don't like wind noise. Why have I got wind noise? I fucking hate that noise. I know it's realistic and realism is key, but no. I'm sure it's that. No, it's not. thought it was that. I thought that sound. I have all my sounds changed. So if I turn that back up, what's it sound like? Afternoon, Ricky. How you doing? Oh, we can hear all the other trucks in there, but...
Can I have a radio check, please? You got some work in there, Ricky.
Yeah, you sound as annoying as ever. I wish it wasn't working, then I couldn't hear you. Big Ricky.
The first shift was terrible. Oh well, it is what it is, you know.
So do we like having a bit more background noise, chat? Are we happy with that? How are you keeping, big lad? You're all good?
All good, mate. All good.
Are we happy with a bit of wind and truck sound, chat? What do you think? So, just to give you a little heads up, right? Let's close the window so I can have a chat with you, right? So, I've got a friend who's been building ATS accessory style shifters like these for fun. So he's building them as a hobby, thoroughly enjoying them. However, there's a slight difference between me and him. So the main difference is I own, thanks to Mr. C Bob, an ATS accessory shifter. And one of the cool things about them is they're very snappy. So when you do the range and the splitter, they're very like clunk, clunk, really smooth. The guy's done it really well. However, when my friend built his, they work and they feel great and they're proper eating full of parts. Brilliant. Oh, why have I lost my camera? Oh, this cable's goose, mate. This cable's so broke. Sorry, chat, 2 minutes. There you get a new cable. I'll order one there. Yeah, so as I say, his shifters worked and they're fantastic. They do what they need to do. You can slide slide the splitter, you can slide the range, but they weren't snappy. They just moved. So it was good, but it was bothering me a little bit because I've got another shifter that feels fantastic. It's bang, 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 bang. So anyway, last night I lost my electric. I was streaming and I had me bacon in the oven and it tripped the electric. So once my electric went off, I thought, I'm not coming back, I can't be arsed. So I went in a mood and I went and sat and took all 3 shifters that my friends built, and I took my ATS accessory shifter, I took that apart to have a look to see what he's done, and I took my friend's shifters apart to see what he's done. So spent about, I don't know, 2 hours maybe on them, found out the differences, and now we have a snappy shifter. So instead of this just sliding up, now we've got bang, bang, and these are, I mean, look how smooth that is. you don't slide it, it pops itself, look. Well, you won't be able to see what that like, will you? But yeah, so before, the shifters that my friend built, you used to just slide this. So there was no feeling, you just slid it. Now, watch what you can just pop it, and it pops itself. Look, and it'll pop itself, and it just, oh, it's like butter, same as this. So I did some modifying. So Stokey did the build, I did the finishing touches, but my shifters have to go back to him because there's a few differences that we're going to do. We're going to do no Jake button and black cables, I think he's doing. So my shifters are going back to him, so I can't wait until he gets my shifters in his hand, because he'll get hold of my shifter and he'll be like, wow, why does this feel so good? So yeah, apologies if the camera keeps going off. I don't have another cable, so. Alright, gangster truck, let's go. Fuck did I hit? Oh, my bad. Mate, I wish we could run the F4V mod in this server, or in any of the servers. The F4V mod's so much better, man. Don't know if anyone runs it on the single player, but oh my god. Right, there we go. Straighten that up a bit. I've just dismantled 15 shifters to take springs and rubbers, seals out, and now they click. Yeah, so the other thing as well is I would make sure you, so the ATS one, he did have the left rubber in, but I couldn't get yours as smooth with the in, and it's not needed obviously. So there's also, when you put the pin through, there's two little black shitty, like, there's two little black shims. I've got them in this one, and this one's got a little click to it at the front I don't like. I haven't got them in the wood one, and the wood one feels sick. So leave it with us. The other thing is, I would highly recommend as well, is clean up as much of the grease as you can. Get rid of a bit of grease, but I mean this one was really rock hard, this, and look at that. Like, that's how it should be. It's so like bang, 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 bang. It's so sick. I'm so excited. And even this one, mate, it's like, whoop. What a difference. Miles better. But it's probably the help you needed, Stokey. It's probably that little bit of help you needed, you know. So, where's my second set of cones at? Ah, there they are. Don't worry about mine, I can do mine when they come here, I don't mind. I'm about the only guy that's going to run 10 shifters eventually and have no Jake button. Because I just don't like, I just don't use it. It's pointless. What's good, brother? Want to drive in my setup? Awesome, dude. Me, I'm on, I'm on left lane. Left lane through the day. So, yeah, you just learn it. Yeah, so the biggest thing with them is you want the resistance. So your shifters had quite a lot of resistance in them, especially the splitter, and there should be no resistance in the splitter. The resistance should come from the ball and the spring. Your balls sit, lol. Your balls sit quite far down. He's got a longer spring for sure. Might be a harder spring, I don't know, but he's definitely got a longer spring in. His ball sits right up on the top. You compress the ball, and then obviously the snappiness comes from the ball. So I haven't broken anything. These shifters are still yours. I haven't broke out. The only thing I did knock off by an accident, that was my bad, is the cable on this shifter you made a little bit small. So when I pulled the shim down, it took one cable off the Jake button. I'm sorry. I can solder it back on if you want me to, but I'm not really that bothered. How's it going there, sir?
Going pretty good.
Talking to Ricky, man. The guy in the truck. Yeah, I hope you have a safe drive, man.
Ready to go, ready when you are.
Yeah, so we've got...
I'm doing a little trucking for an interview.
Ah, well, good luck on the interview, man.
Appreciate it.
Ricky, we've got about 40 mile and then we need to go to a truck stop so I can pick a hooker up.
That's a go for us.
My bad, Mr. Pete. I apologise, I didn't see you. Yeah, Stokey, so if I was building the shifters myself, I think the biggest thing to focus on would be to get the range and the split as clunky and smooth as possible. So without the ball in, so if you take the ball bearing out like I did and you slide it, it should be nice and smooth, no resistance. So I had to drill out a couple of these, I drilled all 3 of these out because they were really tight. So so don't worry, I'm glad you had taken them apart so that you can fix if they, yeah. I admit, I'm pretty handy. One of the reasons I didn't want to get involved in it, one, because I would feel sorry for people, either give them away or sell them to people, and that would cause me more problems. Whereas at least when you've given me them, I don't have that. And then 2, it's just I just get addicted. I would end up with fucking 3,000 shifters. I know what I'm like. I love changing my shifter. It's a big thing, you know. Yeah, this is the Cat 3406B. Sounds insane, doesn't it? I've got my new balls coming as well. Oh, Ricky, I'll just be 1 sec, mate. Oh, why have I lost connection? There we go. Is that me or Ricky? No, my internet's good. Yeah, Ricky, just give us 2 seconds, mate. Stokey. So, Stokey, we talked about these balls, right? And we talked about getting the balls from. Sorry, chat. I don't get a chance to talk to Stokey because he never talks to us on Discord. But yeah, I don't know if you'll be able to see, but so these are a 54mm ball. There's 2 types, right? And this is important, and it will make your life easier. You can use both, but this is important, right? So, just to give you an idea, right? So if you can see, this one is a solid insert, so it's got an end on it, right? So when you look at the picture of them, you'll see this, and you'll see 3 inserts, and the inserts will have a flange on the bottom, and that means it'll be a solid core, right? Which is fine because you can drill it out and then you can tap it. However, you can get these same balls off AliExpress that are hollow. So buy the hollow balls because then you won't have to drill them out. All you do is get your tap the thread straight away and you're good to go. And you can have one of these for five quid, same as the ATS accessory one. So just make sure you get a hollow one just to make your life easier. If you don't, it's fine, you can still drill these out, but they're just a bit harder because you've got to drill into the ball. So yeah, just trying to help you, dude. I've just ordered another four different balls. I've got a flaming orange one coming. All sorts. Oh, I've just lost sound. Why have I lost sound? Well, that's not good. The computer crashed. Oh, bollocks. You've got some with the, yeah, so you can actually, you can buy them. I don't understand what's happening here. I think I just knocked my cable for me Go XLR. I think that's what it was. Bear with us. It'll come back. So my Go XLR's got a faulty USB cable. And I've just knocked it when I put my phone back on charge. I'm sure it'll come back, surely. Unless I've lost my game. I think I might have crashed it. Bollocks. That's my fault for trying to help people. Yeah, so when you have a look on thingy, I'll send you some links for some, but you can get some with just clean inserts, the hollow all the way through. It's definitely my Go XLR that's causing this. Is it gonna come back, I know? Come on. I think I've lost the game now. Yeah, we lost it. It's my bad. Right, we've got sound back now though, so we're good. Yeah, I just ordered one with flames on. Nice, yeah. So just have a look. I'll send you a link to the type of ball I'm talking about, and you'll see what I mean. Where's my basket gone? There it is. Sorry about this, chat. That's my mistake. I put my phone back and I just knocked the Go XLR, so it's my bad. Copy link. Send that over to Mr. Stoke. Right. So yeah, if you go to that link, Stoke, you'll see that fuck me, mate. Why the fuck is AliExpress taking me to fucking OnlyFans? Yes, sir. I wish I could afford OnlyFans. Right, so if you look at... Yeah, so if you... you won't be able to see that well. Yeah, so if you look at that photo there, you'll see that obviously these are hollow, and you'll see that the actual ball is hollow. That makes your life miles easier. Right, don't knock the fucking Go XLR again. So... Afternoon, how we doing? I'm good, man. I'm good. Absolutely chilling. I did some work on my shifters last night, and it's exactly what I was missing. This one's got a weird bump on the bottom of the range, which I want to try and figure out why it's doing that. So it wasn't doing it before, but it wasn't doing it before because the range was really hard. It was like, you know. Yeah, I'm going now. Have a good one. Oh, okay. Catch you later, dude. I never know if Stokey's annoyed or not. You see, you never bought. Oh, yeah, I have got one. It's over here. I've got one on the button box. It's over here, but to be honest, I was thinking about having one up here, and I just don't have anywhere to mount it. Obviously, the other lads that are doing it, like, you know, Scotty, C-Bob, you know, people like that are doing it are awesome, but they're all on smaller rigs, and it's dead easy to do it. I'm so far away from anywhere that I could hang it. There's not what I can do. So I treat this as my dashboard, me. So yeah, I just treat this as my dashboard. So I just wang it on the dash. Does well for me. Last time we spoke, you wanted to know the name. Yeah, I did really. I looked at them and I've actually got one in the drawer. I did buy one. I just haven't got anywhere to put the thing. So it would be handy to have one, but it's yeah. Yeah, what you've got to remember though is Stokey will say he's gone, but then he'll still be in chat for 3 hours. He just won't talk. He does the same as me. I'm like, see you later, have a nice day, and I'm watch the stream for another 4 hours. It's not a big chatter, me. Where do I read chat from? I just imagine it. I just, you know, it's like telepathic. It's just in my head. I've got a YouTube app on the left side of my brain and a Twitch app on the right. Where do you think I read chat from? Mate, the processing of this server is getting a joke. It's my bad. I shouldn't have crashed the game. Come on, let me in. Let's go. I just want a truck with the boys, man. I got in the bottle the first time, but this time's taking its sweet time. We've got poor Ricky's waiting for us. You have a... what's that? You just have a button on your wheel for push to talk. Yeah, that's how I started. You know, with the import duty and that, I don't think I would buy this box. I do love it. It is nice, but I love it for what I paid for it. You know, when you're getting up to £300 plus, you got another 20%, which that's £20 in every 100. So you got like another 60 quid on top plus postage. You know, you'll be near to £400 for that button box. And although I love it, and although it is very good, it isn't worth £400. It really isn't. So, and I get a lot of guys message me about button boxes and like, what should I buy? What should I do? Should I build one? Should I buy one? This, that, and the other. And I'm like, look, do whatever you need to do, but just bear in mind that one button box, just this, isn't enough. So, yeah, you like the dash. We're just waiting to get in the server at the minute, but yeah, the dash is sick, man. It's got all the different gauges on, so you can run like old school gauges. So, yeah, it's sick. I like it. I need to go through them all anyway. So it's got a cache thing, so when you turn your PC off, and when you turn it back on, you need to flick through all the gauges if you want it to be quick. If not, it's a little bit slow. So you've got to go through all the gauges, and then it's rapid, and then you can just tap through, and it's fast as fuck. See, now I've been through them all, it's quick. It's weird, it's like it's got its own brain, but yeah, there's all different centre gauges. There's obviously sat nav, all that sort of stuff, so yeah, it's cool, man. Well, it's just it caches it in the memory chip, so it's like a cache. So once it's done, it's done. I just wish I could get in the bloody server, man. I was all good, I was all set up, but it's just Stokey's been such a big help. I can't wait to get my new 54mm ball. I ordered a watercolour blue and white ball, and then I ordered a deep blue ball, 54mm. So this is, I don't know what these are. I think these are like a 34mm. 54mm balls, they're sick. That's where you want your balls. If anyone asks you what balls you want 54mm bollocks. That's what you're after. Mate, I play with balls every day. I'm looking forward to get back to the twin stick shifting though. I'm missing the twin sticks, man. It's sick. I do love this chrome extension though. It's fucking huge. Oh, Ricky, I'm sorry. I don't know if Ricky's in chat, but I am sorry, dude. My bad. Where did you get all the buttons on the side? The 3 different button boxes. So you've got this button box here, which is a Race King. So this is a racebox.com. So this button box, so beautiful button box. It is it's got a Stream Deck built into it. So you put your Stream Deck in this side. So I use the Stream Deck for the Stream PC, obviously. So I can just press buttons and swap cameras. Obviously I've got an extra light I can put on and off. Then I've got what have we got next? Then we've got the ASP button box. So this is on its own separate mount. So as you can see, this is a complete versatile mount. So that's an American button box, and then I took that apart and I screwed on a P1 button box from Derek Spears. So it's only a small box, it's only this wide, but it's got 6 toggle switches on it. Big toggle switches. You can see how big they are. But the 12 functions are just on them, because they're up and they're down. So you've got 12 functions on that. You've got 6 buttons on the bottom, and then you've got 12 functions on the rotaries. So there's 6 rotaries on here. So yeah, I really do have too many buttons now. Taking too long. Sorry, dude. Go and watch someone else. Ever get the what, this one? This mic here you're on about? Yeah, we got it on. It's cool, man. I don't use the mic, I use the button. I don't like PC CB mics. I don't know why people use them. I have no idea. I get it if you're running speakers and that, fair dues, but I think they sound shit. Oh no, it does sound good, but compared to a XLR microphone, the mic on this is an XLR, full XLR mic. It's not a headset. It's got 2 jacks on the end. The mic on this is insane. It's like, why? I've got it on my face anyway, so why change it, you know? Said it's taking too much time to enter the server. Yeah, I said go and watch someone else. Sorry mate, I'm an arsehole. If you've not been to my stream before, that's my thing. It's the one bit I'm good at in life, is annoying people. The speed limit 55. You'll do for me, son. Yeah, hiya Magic, how are you doing? Where's me food at, man? I haven't eaten in like 3 years. How you doing, boss man? You all good? Big chillin' in the big Kenny. Look at that peat behind us though, that peat looks deadly. Got the sheep on board. Oh no, I'm definitely an arsehole. It's definitely more than just British humour. Humour? Sorry, I just sorted my sound back out. I forgot we restarted the stream. So yeah, it'll be interesting if we have to choose indicator stalks or gauges. That's going to be a big thing for me, that. It's going to be weird, that. repair actually. Am I alright for fuel? I think so. Yeah. Fine for fuel, but I need a repair. Also, I saw them have the turn signals. Yeah. Well, I knew they were coming. Yeah, obviously, I knew when I first hooked up with Moser that they were coming. So I knew when they were coming. I just couldn't say it. So yeah, I'm excited, man. I kind of was hoping they would send us a set out, but they won't for some reason. So problem is for people like me who have a dashboard, we can't. If you're going to run a smaller wheel, we can't run the dashboard and run the indicator stalk, I don't think. So I've ordered the indicator stalk just so then I can help out the other guys that are in the same situation as me. So, but you're not going to be able to run both, I don't think. If you run an 18-inch wheel, you will. But if you run a small wheel like me, you won't be able to. Hiya Mark M, hope you're well. The indicator stalk's ordered. My gauges are due one day. Exciting times, I know. Well, I hope you run a big bloody wheel. It was sending us down here before, and my sat-nav's being a tit. It was sending us this way, yeah, I thought it was. Just gonna slow roll down here because we're waiting for big Rickster. What have you got, the Moser extender? No, it's not that, it's the gauges are so wide. So you've got to drop the gauges in front of the wheelbase. And obviously where the indicator stalk works, the gauges have to go on top of, that's where they bolt on. There's nowhere else to bolt them, so unfortunately that's going to be the only option. I mean, to be fair, these triple gauges were made for a bigger wheel anyway. I'm already pushing it. Mine just fit, so I was already pushing it. So obviously once I've got to run them a lot higher, then I won't be able to see them well, but it is what it is. I'll figure it out. I might have to run them on an angle or so. And there's another thing I don't like about the indicator stalk as well, and it's the fact that it's built for the truck wheel only. So for people like Bob who run big 15, 16 inch wheels, they'll be fine. But for anyone that runs like a 350mm wheel like me, unfortunately, yeah, for anyone that runs a smaller wheel, unfortunately, you're probably going to be forced into getting a bigger one, I think. But I'll soon tell you. Because the indicator stalks as well will sit like here, so they'll look a bit weird sitting out because they're built for a 400mm wheel, you see. So yeah, I want to try when the rain stops. Yeah, I want to try a different setting on here. Just sitting thinking about it earlier. You inspired 90% of my rig. Awesome, dude. Most underrated YouTuber. Definitely not, dude. There's some bloody good creators out there. Man, some of the creators I see and they've got like maybe, you know, 500 subscribers and they're putting their heart and soul into it, and the quality of the stuff is like insane, you know. I feel for them, man. Quality of my shit's shit, to be quite honest, but I enjoy what I do. I can just jump in my rig now, press go. It feels more like gaming now than streaming, for sure. For sure. Definitely feels more like I'm a gamer than a streamer, which I prefer. Right, so I want to have a go at, so what if we do 800 on that, and then we do flat on that. What we like there? We'll see if people prefer that colour. Might be a little bit more blurry though, is the downside, but we'll see. See what you think. You have the same setup as Silent Scotty? No, I don't. You can take that back. I love Scotty to bits, but I definitely don't have the same as him. There's a lot of people have the same as me, but it's definitely not the other way around. Scotty's setup's fucking clean as fuck now. I mean, he's done really, really well. What are we saying on the colour chat? You prefer this than the other? Are we looking better or not? Are we looking a bit orange or what? You like it better? Oh, I'm joking. Disrespect it, yeah, it's all good, dude. No, so I've had a setup a lot longer than Scotty, and I think Scotty started his setup probably because of mine, but obviously he's done his own thing with it now, built it into something that's absolutely amazing. It's beautiful. I love Scotty, and he's a beautiful human as well. He's a lovely guy, done really well for himself. Streams are doing really well. He's really cool, dude. Massive in the trucking world, huge. Does the Fanatic shifter feel weak at all with the longer attachment? No. It's weaker than the Moser shifter. The Moser shifter is stronger. Cool setup. How expensive was everything together? Screens, PC, everything that you see. So 65-inch triple screens with a 4090 PC. Everything you see on the rig was about £8,500 for about 4 months ago. I didn't purchase it myself, it was bought for me by my dad. So I'm a very lucky man. I've got the Moser wheel, yeah. I don't use it. It's nice, it's just not the way I like it. I feel, when I use it, I feel really disconnected from the truck, because you have to run it like on an angle, you know. So are we saying this looks better? I want to try and find a really bright part on the map, which is about here, right? So we've got this, or we've got Bear with. Oh, we've got this. Which one looks better? I honestly don't know. I think the other one maybe. This one's way brighter, do you think? Obviously the road's really dark on here. Right, we'll swap back to the other one then. Obviously the game's changing all the time, you know what I mean? So it's hard to get like a realistic perspective, you know? This one's technically darker, like, definitely. But now the game's changed. So obviously this is what the game actually looks like, and this is what you're trying to recreate. Right, the other one was nice and bright. Yeah. I just feel like the screens look better on this one, but obviously it depends what you're talking about. If you're talking about nice and bright for me, I'm looking at the screens. I don't care about me. I want to know what this looks like. Me, I can change me as much as you want. I can make me bright, I can make me dark, like, it doesn't matter. It's not a problem. What we're talking about just while we're trucking is purely the screens. This is all we're talking about. So you've got this, and then you've got this. It's probably better looking on YouTube, because on YouTube you can step it. So obviously this is what the actual game looks like. This is how bright the GoPro makes it, you know. So it's just trying to work out, and obviously the daytime changes a lot. So now it looks great, but then it'll get bright again, and then dark again, and then bright again. So it's hard to try and get it right. But it's just, I've got two options really. I've got that one or this one. I mean, this looks really nice. They both look good. If I'm honest, I would have to say this is dark here. So if I quickly swap back over to this one. Yeah, I mean, they both look good. A little bit deeper colours in this one, if I'm honest. Look better on the other one, but I think the setup needs to be brighter. Yeah. This one looks nice. The colours on this one are really, really nice. Like for you guys, I mean. Because obviously for me, my screens look insane, but it's trying to recreate what it looks like. So yeah, can I have me rig back? Because we've also got, what else have we got? We've got this one. That's oversaturated, I hate that. I don't like that. So we've got this or the other one. I feel like the screens aren't too bright on this one. And then obviously we can go back, we can add. So I normally run 24% colour, but we could run like 30, which brightens me up a little bit. So Did I take the wrong turn? I think I might have done. Hope Ricky didn't follow me. Yeah, I'm doing good, man. How are you? What are we saying then? We're quite happy with this. I mean, I prefer my cockpit a little bit darker, if I'm honest. So I'm going to knock that down to 25, but what we saying on the screens, quite happy with that? Mate, it looks fucking, from what I can see, it looks decent. We'll see what the night time and that looks like. We're going into the night time now, so yeah, Ben, what do you think? If you go back like 20 minutes on the stream, what's your thoughts? This or that? If you find another daytime part in the stream when we had the old settings on, do you like this? I think it looks nice. I was just having that problem all the time where the screens were sometimes too bright, sometimes they looked awesome. And then when I did the other way, it was sometimes the screens were too dark, sometimes it looked awesome, whereas I think this is right in the middle, and I'm not going to say what I've changed because yeah, I've got myself into a lot of problems giving all my settings out all the time, so we'll keep this one, if we can get it right, we'll keep this one to myself, I think. You like this, but it's, oh no, I'm not that bothered about, you know, it's just a majority, you know. The screens look insane though right now. Look at that. What's your settings? So I'm running 65 billion ISO. I'm running 27k at 129,000 FPS. As long as I can see the side of you, it's all good. Why aren't you saying something? Why? What's, do you prefer the other one, do you? We've got it, you kind of got it down to two situations now, so one gives you a bit more colour and one gives you a slightly brighter screen, so it's personal preference, but it's not even personal preference, it's also depends what you're watching on. Some are watching on phones, some have got the phones turned down on the brightness, some have got the phones turned up on the brightness, some are using natural on the phone, some are using vibrant on the phone, so it's like, it's such a personal thing. I would like to change to a colour correct monitor on the top, and then I could set it for a colour correction point of view, but it's good, man. I'm happy with it. It's only a couple of settings to change it back, so NASA note, yeah. I think they probably worked it out by now, mate, to be honest. I'm too dumb to take the tracker off, so... Yo, Ricky, are you dead?
No, mate, I'm still alive though.
As if he answered as well. No, I'm still here. Oh, that looks sick. I'm sure that looks better than it normally does. I'm going to have a smoke and check on my phone anyway, just because I run my phone on Vibrant, so we'll be able to get a reasonable idea, but it's looking decent. But see, the actual game looks crap. Look at that. Well, what's that bit? Like, crap. This is more what it looks like for me on my QLED screens. Looks so good. This is the Outlaw W900. I think so, yeah. Don't get me wrong, the other mode is good as well. So if you look at like... There we are, yeah, so if we go... Yeah, the other mode's fine. Does look fine, but I definitely think I like this one better. Yeah, I definitely like this better. Obviously the game's getting dark now, so... Not over bright, but the night is gonna look so dark. Do you think? I don't think it will, you know. I don't think there's that much difference in the brightness. Do you think? Do you think it's gonna look too dark at night now? Right, one of the biggest complaints we get is, can you park your truck more? So, let's get back into actually parking the thing. I've quite enjoyed having a little play about. I was doing some Googling last night on a GoPro forum, so just trying to understand a few little things. So we should be about as good as we're gonna get it. Where are you parking at, boss man? Ah, okay. Wait, what did I hit there? Oh, nothing. There's nothing there, man. Where are we actually going here? Oh, we going in there? Okay. I was gonna go for it, but your man was still parking, so I thought, bollocks to it. So yeah, the night time's probably gonna be your dark spot. So the one thing I would like to get away from, and I'll be quite honest, is I haven't got a problem changing the light from day and night. The one thing I really want to get away from is having to physically change the colour on the GoPro day and night. I just don't want to get into that. So want to try and get something that's kind of in between. Obviously the dark is dark, you know. What wheelbase are you on now? I'm just on an R9. Yeah, R9. Where are we going here, boys? We'll go company, truck management. What do you want to run, chat? What are you thinking? We've got a 100E. We could run that bad unit. See a bad bitch, that truck. I like that. Downside is you guys can't see shit out the truck. Beautiful truck. What do you want to do? You want to run this or what? Trying to think of something a bit different. What did he even just say, man? I couldn't even hear him. I do want some better fenders on it though. I got some better fenders on her. Quarter, full black, full round. There's no like real good fenders, is there?
Anybody want to do a cattle run?
Yeah, them, they're horrible, them. Oh, what the... I might just run quarters, you know. Or the half black. Yeah, we'll just run them. That'll do. Just want to get rid of anything red on the truck. I think there's what else red on it, is there? That'll do. Gearbox. 13 speed. Where you at, boy? Oh. Engine. So he's got the loud kitty in at the minute. We'll run that. Is that truck free? Yeah, it is, yeah. Yeah, it used to be all he played, but... Remember when you didn't care too much for it? Yeah, I hated it, mate. Hated it. Had to bring one of Ollie's bags in from the car. Oh, I offered you to keep them. I'm not even going to feel sorry for you, because I offered you to keep them. I said, if you want to keep them, we'll keep them. You were like, no, 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 we can't. We need to be grown up and be sensible. It's crashed us. So all I try to do is paint me log trailer. Bastard. It's not like that. Oh, now I've got to process again. Bollocks! It's not going to be my day today, is it? We're just having one of them days, chat, innit? Howdy, mate. How are you doing? Right. Let's lose that for a bit. smaller shifter for a bit. Oh, can I maybe get me log trailer sorted now then? While I'm on single player actually. Oh, we could do grain hopper. Yeah, we'll do that. That's sick. Relocate to there. Yes, please. Thank you. Use that. Nice. Then convoy. And we've got a fucking process again. Bastard. Who's Ollie? Yeah, it's a parent's dog's man. Dog. He's just a bit much for them, and he's a spaniel, so anyone that has got a Springer Spaniel will understand what the crack is. Tell you what, that bolt on the extension makes life so much easier. Found so many problems in the just little fiddly problems. Oh mate, I got this shifter so right. It feels insane. Get up. Left lane. Fucking, oh, we're in. Get up. Get up.
Empty pallets there.
Finally. Yes.
I literally just got here today.
Okay.
What are we on with? Bit of dog food. Take that up the road a bit. Bit of a smaller job on.
Take the load.
Sure. I'll be on the outside of Colorado, I do believe.
I do really like this truck, but I don't like driving it at night. So I'm going to scrap that because it's only 10 PM, so I'm going to scrap that truck. Problem is, right, I love trucking with Ricky, and I don't think Ricky minds me stopping, smoking, whatever else. But the other boys, the other boys just joined the convoy, So I always feel a bit bad, Oh, the FLB Freightliner, I forgot about that as well. It's fucking mint, that truck. That is clean. We've got a little Mac R as well. We've got the blacked out Pete, which everyone loves. And then we've got the blue Pete. So we're going to run the blue Pete. What's she running? Loud Boy Cummins.
We're on the side waiting.
18 or 13?
Left lane main, it's Sergeant Green. Can you hear me, over?
Loud and clear there, man. Mr. Left Lane Green.
Bless him.
I'm 15 minutes away from picking up a cattle load. In game.
Oh, so you're not gonna come with us on the floor real quick? I think.
You guys got another load up on the board then?
Yeah.
Okay. Give me a second. I'll pick up that load then.
It's the empty pallet.
Oh, I thought you said that you dropped it off. My bad. Sorry about that. Yeah, I got you. I'm picking it up.
You drive the left lane, you drive the... Yeah, it's nice, isn't it? I like it, man. Super sick. Right, so... What did we say? We said grain trailer. Hopper, wasn't it? Oh, which one to run, man? Oh, I'm going to run that. Yeah. Yeah, we'll run this instead, boys. I get so excited, mate. So I treat left lane just as single player. I treat all multiplayer servers like I'm on single player. So I just truck for me. And if people want to join, more than welcome to. Alright, we've got that on. I'm going to pick a job. Ah, oh, bollocks, there isn't any. Oh no. I'll have to take that one. Wood chippings. I don't know where Ricky would rather go, up or down. I don't think Ricky really cares, to be honest. That's a big old job, that. Mountain roads, we'll take that. It's going to be a long drive over, Ricky, so get your trailer. Or follow me.
What trailer are you getting, Mark?
I have no idea. What trailer are we on with? I don't do trailers, man.
I'm guessing, Tyler, we're pulling out. Catch up with us, I believe.
So it's the Mac walking floor.
I'm pulling out right now.
We've got like 140 miles, I'll go and pick it up. Ah, I didn't do my shifter. It's alright, we'll let him get his trailer anyway. Can't wait for my new shifters to come in, man. Excited is an understatement. Absolutely fire. So what we're looking like in the dark? Too dark now, chat? Or are you happy? What are you thinking? Well, we'll soon see once we get the headlights out. So. Yeah, this shifter feels like butter, man. It's a little dark. Yeah, but is it different? So the only other option I can give you, that's what I'm saying, we've got two options. I can give you this, or I can give you...
I'm running real miles just so you guys
This.
know. I can't go.
The only two options I can give you. So this or the one we just had. But I think the colours on the one we just had is better.
Stop for Behold.
But they both look very similar at night. I don't think one's brighter than the other, to be
I'll
honest.
let you guys
Go ahead, Kay. Go ahead.
Right, let's run this one for a bit, and then we'll see. We'll run this one for a bit, and we'll just see what the crack is. See if we can get away with it on the dark times and that as well. Catch you later, babe. You're an old fanatic thinking of switching to Moser, my stuff, a few years. Yeah, I mean, depends what fanatic gear you're on really, and it also depends what you do. Like, I've got the CSL DD Plus, and then I've got around about 19 to 20 fanatic wheels, and I love them. They're fantastic. You can't, whether the company's gone bust or not, whether they got too money oriented, some of the gear they made was really good. It's fact. So it's personal preference really.
Mark, you want to have a smoke first before we head out?
Now that's a stupid question. Do I want to have a smoke?
I guess I know you too well.
Man, what I did to this shift there, oh my god. Well, like just a little finishing touch, but oh, it feels insane. Feels so sick. Is Ricky with us, is he? Yeah. I need to change this button, and I need to change the cruise control of this, I think. Yeah, I think we'll do that at some point. Mad how dark the game is, isn't it, look? It is dark in the game, like. Ah, hello, Mr. Boberto. Sup? We've done a little bit of GoPro changing. So, it's probably a little on the dark side on the night time, but I don't know if it's dark or it just looks sick. So, but the daytime looks really good now. Just something small, but I was having a bit of issues where some of the really bright places were too bright. So I've swapped two things around and it seems to be looking spot on, to be honest. How was Mr. Gauges going? You happy with your gauges? was editing a gauge with the red in mind, lol, yeah. Nice.
Can you see him pulling out, right?
Oh yeah, 100%.
I think I'm alright, I don't know.
So, I've got a question for you. It won't be a problem for you because
Well, I
you
get to
use
drop off
18
on the,
you use
drop my
18-inch
load,
wheels, right?
damn it.
But
I'm
for
not
the
gonna
majority of people who
put
use
that load onto my
smaller
box.
wheels like me, I know what my answer is. If you had to choose indicators or dashboard, what would you choose? If you had to choose. Gauges or indicators? I think I know what you would choose, but I'm not sure. Because you have an indicator stalk that you love, I know that, but I think you know. Yeah. Right. That's same as me. So yeah, I've got a funny feeling I probably won't end up using me me indicator stalks, but at least I've got them and I own them. So
You guys can start rolling.
yeah. Oh man, honestly, that day you kind of ummed and ahed on them, and I get it. You're very similar to me. You want to be different, and you want to think about new things and add new stuff. I get it, and I respect you for it, and I'm very similar to that. But it was one of them where I was just have to be like, look, Bob, as long as you can feed your family, and as long as you've financially got the money, just go and buy them because you will love them. But then as the time got closer and closer, I'm like, oh, is he going to love them, man? I don't know. I was starting to panic a little bit, to be honest. That's good.
Good.
I will go back to the twin stick once I've got these shifters sorted. But I've only got these shifters for about another 2 weeks, and then I'll go back to twin stick. And these shifters are going back anyway, so. Smoke time. Let's go.
There's a right exit coming up.
You clear to come over.
Right, let's see what this night time looks like. So let's do a full night and a day on this camera, and we'll see what the crack is. I mean, I just checked on my phone. I don't think this is too dark. I think it gives a really good atmosphere. I know Bob Erto likes a good atmosphere. So. Oh wow, look at that. Oh man, that looks insane. Yeah, let's do a full night run. And we'll see if we like this better than the other colour. So the main difference is that the blacks are a bit deeper on this profile and the colours are a bit more vibrant, but also in that means it's a bit darker. So we'll do a full run on it. Can you guys still see enough, yeah? Can you still see plenty? I just want to see the daytime if we get any of them real bright spots. That's what I want to try and kill. We can stop that real bright. Yeah. What's your thoughts? Better than normal, Bob, you think?
Sorry, Sin. My bad, Sin.
Alright, let's see what the daytime's like. At night in the cab looks great, in game colours look realistic and yeah. So let's see what the daytime comes. I feel like you can see the sky and the colour changes a lot more on this profile.
Going out right here in the next few minutes.
Oh wow. That sky looks insane, mate. Look at the sky though. Oh. Hey Twitchy, I'm good, man. Yeah, I'm going to do a few hours and then I don't know if I'm going to come back on tonight or not. I'm going to possibly chill and try this. I've got 2 other screens I want to add to the cell. What card would you upgrade to? Price. Pick a price. I mean, me personally, I'd go straight second hand, and I'd just pick a price that you want to spend. Find the best cards you can in that price. I mean, a 2080, even a 2080 Ti would be a big upgrade for you, because the 2080 Ti was a tank of its day. Like, so anything like a 3080 Ti, try and go for the best of the generation that you can. So 3090, 3080 Ti, 2080 Ti, obviously you've got the 40 series if you want to go to that, you know, if you could get a cheap 4070 Ti maybe. Now, how's my daytime colours looking, Bob? What are we thinking? The colour changes look insane now. I feel everything was really flat and washed out before. 4090 for 500. I mean, that can't be real. If that's real, just go and buy it and resell it. If someone's selling the 4090 for 550, just buy it. If that's actually real. 4090, oh no, 4060 you must have meant. I wouldn't, there's no way you don't do an 8 gig 4090. So, looks really good. Yeah, you happy? I think it looks mint. Definitely looks better than it normally does. Well, I think so anyway, but yeah, I wouldn't be buying a 4060 for 550 quid. No way. No way. I'd buy a used 3080 Ti. Go lie down, Baba. Yeah, go lie down. Come on, go lie down. Yeah, in a bit, Bob. TI, please buy the TI version. Stop buying the non-TI. Such a stronger card, mate. They're 2 different classes. So yeah, if you could get like a decent brand 3080 Ti, that would be great, or a 3090 if you want to push that. I mean, you might be able to grab a 3090 for that price. I don't know what 4070s are going for. What's a 4070 going for? So you can get what we're looking at here.
I think I'm going to get on Euro Truck Sim for a little bit.
So you can get a standard 4070 for 520 quid. You can get a 4070 Super for 600 quid. So you want to really be well under that price.
in on Euro.
Yeah, 550 to 600 for a decent 4070 Super. So that's where I'd be going if you were going new. If you want to be around about that price, but yeah, please don't buy a 4060 for 500 quid, Jesus. What are we thinking on the colour spectrum, chat? Quite happy, or do we prefer the other colour spectrum? I think we're alright. I think it looks a bit nicer. Definitely more colourful, seems it. Yeah, 860, yeah. So yeah, it does seem. Is that better? Is more vivid a good thing, or? I would say this is more what I see. Like, this is very, very accurate to what I see. Very much so. Just the sky. Before we had no sky, whereas now we've got loads of definition in the sky, which is what we were missing. So yeah, I do think it's better. The dark might be a little bit dark, but dark anyway, so obviously the game's constantly changing all the time, so I feel like the colour spectrum moves more with the game changes all the time. Yeah, I'm happy with that. That looks super clean, I think. Be interested what Mr. Scotty thinks. He's probably lurking somewhere. Big boy lurker, isn't he? I've got to go in, boss. Just changed the camera settings slightly, so we went from we were on this, so this is what we were on, and we're now on this. Not a big difference, but it's a difference, you know. I think this is more accurate, to be honest. But we'll see. I can always put it back. It's not an issue. I'll see what the videos. Once the video goes live, we'll see if people think the other one's better. I mean, maybe just do a couple of streams on this one and see what it's like, you know. After you watch some FS stuff, been loving the streams and the setup, man, some wild gear. Oh, cheers, dude. How you doing? You all good? can't stop looking about. Because obviously nothing's changed for me, it still looks the same as it always does. And this is very, very close to how I view my screens. It's very, very close. It's as good as it looks. With my screens, obviously, they're mini LED QLEDs, so they are very colourful, they're very crisp, but obviously the game's very flat. So the actual game looks like this. This is what the actual game looks like. Which I don't know if that's better, I don't know. But my game looks like this. So, screens make a huge difference for sure. How we doing, Twitch? You still alive? Yeah, it does. I would say the game probably looks more realistic, maybe, I don't know. I could turn my screens down. I could try and adjust the brightness and change the colour presets and try and make it look more washed out, but I feel like with the blue sky, and obviously the sky is blue, look how blue that is, I feel like it would be nice and colourful and the grass would be green. So whereas this, I kind of feel like it's just, like, it doesn't feel like a bright sunny day, you know? But maybe it's just me, but again, it looks nice, I'm not, you know, it does. Still there, cheers Sam, appreciate you, man. Yeah, out in Mr. Peterbilt. Oh, you won't have seen the truck much actually. There you go, I'll show you the truck. We coming off here, or not? There she is. Got my little Outlaw sticker on the back door. Got Ricky behind us. Yeah, but it's not the camera that makes it look good, it's my screens. So, as I say, the game itself doesn't look washed out to me. What I'm physically viewing is this. Like, very similar to this. That looks a little bit more yellowy than what it does on my screens. That's the GoPro. But like, the road looks the same colour, the trees look green, same as what I see. Again, I'm on mini LED QLED screens and they really are vibrant, like, they're beautiful. Everything just pops and looks amazing. But yeah, that sign's bright yellow, like it's got an orange tint to it, and yeah, it looks about right. Yeah, quite happy with that. Downside is the dark's going to look quite dark, as you know, but it is what it is. That looks insane, that, doesn't it? Cheers for the follow, Bucky. Appreciate you, man. Yeah, I swap trucks a lot in it, so when you're trying to float the gears, each truck's got a different rev range, so it takes a bit of getting used to, man. This one's 1600, the last truck I was in was 1400, so where's my peak gauges at, man? I forgot I was in a peak for a minute there. Yeah, and I switch shifters a lot, you know, so I go from twin sticks to single stick to ball, you know, so I switch a lot. Tell us about Sim Dashboard. I don't really use it, to be honest. I use it a little bit on my phone. I've got a dashboard set up here, but it's good. Good, man. Do the gauges only fit the Fanatic or Moser? No, they fit all sorts. Don't think they fit Logitech though. But how many people are going to spend £315 on a triple set of gauges for a £150 wheel? You know, it's one of them, isn't it? Yeah, PC only, yeah. No, it's one of the 3 shifters I was sent the other day. So how did you notice I was low on fuel? What told you? Merrick, could you see the gauge? Could you actually see the gauge? That's mad. Wow, you can see that from there. Holy hell, I didn't think you'd be able to see that. Volvo wheelers was easy to float gears. I struggle in a peak. Are you on about in real life, or are you talking about in game, or? This is a modified server, yeah, so it's a 128 slot server. So yeah, it's a 128 slot server, so but it's very modded. All free mods, so it's free to join. Ah, in game, right, okay. It's not bad, you can float. If you turn the synchros off, it's a little bit easier, but I've been floating for a good while now. I've had a 3D print mount made for your gauges to fit my... Ah, okay. Who made that for you? Just like one of your friends, is it? Mate, you'll love them once you get them on, mate, like... I think this looks better, doesn't it, chat? Colour-wise, do you think the screens look... Are you happy? Or do you think it looks too fake, or what? Down the hill we go, Ricky. Let's get it. Forgot where I was going. I went down into bloody 6 low. I don't know why. All I had to do was go into 8 low. Can't wait. Have you got your gauges yet? Have you or no? This is better, looks similar to my screen. Nice. I'll take it. Being able to flick the splitter, man, it's so much better. Feels insane.
Mic check.
Loud and clear, boss man.
Brother.
Hiya, Graham. Ah, Graham, have you noticed anything different with the screen colour and that? Better or worse? We've only played an Xbox version.
Can you hear me?
Oh, this isn't available on console, this, so... Yeah, it looks darker. What I do, or the screens look darker, you mean, yeah. But like, not darker in a bad way, like... Yeah, so just to give you an idea, right, we went from one preset to another, so this is where we're at now, and this is where we were before. Bear with me, I've got to change 2 things, so bear with. That one and that one, so that's where we were before. So that's the difference, so from there to where we are now. Again, I think both look good. Yeah, it is, isn't it? The new one's better, yeah? Yeah, I think that's the hard thing, isn't it? They both look decent. This one gets really bright though. So... That's the one we're running now. I think the colours on this one look way better. Yeah, I don't think I'll run the Moser indicator stalk if I'm honest. I've bought it, but I don't think I'll run it. If I can get it to line up well with my gauges, but I don't think I will. I don't want to change all my steam wheels just for an indicator stalk, when primarily it's 2 buttons. Because a lot of the older Pete's and a lot of the older Kenworths, they only really use the stalk for indicator. Wipers, cruise, everything's on the dash. So for me, I'd rather have a big dash. So I can't drive in real life now. But because I've got 3 legs, they won't let me drive. So in the UK, you can only drive with 2 legs, not 3. Well, I bought them because Moser wouldn't send me them, which is stupid because all I do is truck. But anyway, so I bought them, and we'll try them out and see what they're like. But I won't be able to run my gauges low. I'll have to lift them up, and when I lift them up, I would have to use a bigger steam wheel, which I really like the wheel I've got. I really do. Amazing how bright the game still is though on this profile, isn't it? Wow, this is kind of the area I wanted to come and see what it was like. I definitely put it back, didn't I? 800. Yeah, it's not that one, is it? That one's really vibrant. Yeah, not that one. That one. That is changing shit, isn't it? Yeah. Okay. Yeah, so this is a new darker profile, right? But if we were on the old profile right now, this would be extremely bright. It's already really bright, but it still looks fucking, still looks good though. Still see the sky and everything. Yeah, sick. Definitely better. Used to use paddles on your wheel, yeah. Yeah, we'll see. I mean, honestly, let's see what it's like. But I can't, if it's indicators or dashboard, I'd rather have the dashboard. 100%. For the sake of 2 buttons that I've got set literally here. That's where they are. Right indicator, left indicator, like, you know what I mean? Cheers for the follow, dude. Appreciate you, man. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I'll be honest, one of the reasons I bought them, one, I just sold a PC to fund the dashboard, and there was enough money left over to put a first payment down on the indicator stalk. So I've done that, I just got it over that, you know, PayPal paying 3, You just paid over 3 months, which is great. So the whole reason I bought the indicator stalks more for you guys, to be quite honest, is more just to answer any questions, because everyone's buying a dash at the minute, everyone's loving it. So I want to be able to say, yeah, you can run it, or no, you can't, you need a bigger wheel, or so. As a dash, also would rest on the column. Yep, yeah, mine rests on the column as well. So
Getting the radio check.
Where are y'all heading to?
no, I've never used the farm stick. No, it's there, it's on the shelf. Like stuff like that, I'll never get rid of. It's, you know, what, 60 quid, 70 quid, like, is what it is. It's worth its weight in gold, really. Was able to keep my turn signal. I'm very happy. Yeah, we're talking about the Moser turn signal, or if you're using the aftermarket, not a problem, not a problem. But we're talking about the Moser turn signal. So the reason I struggle with this, float this truck, is not the actual gearbox, it's the engine. And I love this engine, but it's really turbo laggy. So when you pull it into neutral and you want to downshift, you got to give it a little blip. The some of the other engines are like, you blip it and it's like whoom. This is really laggy. Look, I'll give it a blip. Like, it's laggy, so I need to get it to 1500, so you've got to go like that, and it just takes a bit of getting used to, that's all. Let's talk about the Jake. This is a Z-Mods N14 5-inch. It's not actually on the server, it's a standalone mod, so it works straight out the door. You can go and buy it off Z-Mods and put it straight in and join the server. Are you going to be trucking? I think I'm at the girlfriend's for 4 or 5 days, so I'll be single trucking, but I haven't got my private server, DJ's private server, I haven't got mods on that PC, and I also haven't got Gallop mods on that PC either, so I don't know what to do. I might just left lane it for the weekend, or I don't know, we'll see. See what the crack is. Been enjoying Gallop though. To be honest, I've been enjoying all the trucking. Having the different servers is just something different, you know? It does feel different as well, like. Here, work out what's for tea tonight. I'm going to pull the rig out tonight, and I'm going to take that board off, pull all that out, and then try the new screens on. Yeah, this colour's definitely better. It's definitely more accurate on the colour. Look at the green, so that's light green, trees are dark green, road's dark, then you got the sand. Definitely looks more how I see it, 100%. Look at the reflections on the visor, man. Yeah, I think we cracked it. I reckon. This looks a little bit more like Farm Sim now. It looks as good as Farm Sim, I think. So I think we might have cracked it. It only took 3 things as well. So, but if I had to put it back to how it was, I was happy with that as well. But I think this looks better, personally. Definitely. Try to catch Ricky, man. The man's flying. Come on, Rickster. Ready for some Jake chat? Jake time, let's get it. Yeah, okay, dude, you have a good night, man. Oh, missed it. Missed it. Shadows, yeah, so obviously it's more darker. Obviously the light that's on me, I can adjust that, so we don't need to, this is what I was saying to chat, we don't need to worry about the light that's on me too much. I can physically adjust it. All I'm trying to do is get this to look more like what I see, and this is more what I see. The other preset, it was a bit lighter, but it didn't show you what I see. I mean, what I see right now is an evil sky, like an angry sky, and the greens are green, the chrome is chrome, you know, and this is what I see. The road's grey, sky's becoming black, you know, so it definitely looks more like my screens actually look. So, definitely. Very, very close. The only colour that doesn't match my screens is the sand is a little bit more orange, like yellowy orange. My screens, the sand looks like sand. That would be my only thing, but I definitely think it's more accurate, so I'm going to leave it where it is. And the only downside is it'll be a little bit darker at night, but it's fucking dark at night anyway, so what are we going to do about it? Right, I'm gonna go and throw the ball in the garden for the dog a little bit. Make sure she's okay. Because I don't know if I'm gonna come back streaming tonight. Might have a night off because I want to try my new screens on. I've got 2 extra screens I want to try on the rig. So, might not bother coming back tonight. So I want to stay on as long as I can, really. So definitely looks literally the same as my screens now. I mean, that truck that you guys can see looks the same as what I can see right now. The difference is, it depends what phone you're watching on, TV, monitors, you know, how bright have you got your phone, how dark. Yeah, it definitely looks more colour accurate. Yes, that comes with a bit of darkness, granted. But like this screen right now is black for me. I mean, it is black because it's an LED QLED panel. So it's black. Whereas if I do the other preset, that becomes quite grey, and it isn't. I'm looking at it right now, and it is black. The truck is deep blue, and it does look more accurate. Very happy. I am going to swap back our and run. I want to run back in the cat engine for a bit because I fancy it. So yeah, I want to run back in the W900, and the only reason I want to go back in it is because of the new color preset. I want to check to see what the I want to see what the white interior looks like. So yeah, the glove box is nice and white. The right side of the vase is quite dark, whereas the left side, yeah, it definitely looks more accurate. But the sand looks a little bit orange. It doesn't look orange to me. The sand looks like the colour of my skin. I've got a funny feeling, you know, if we lose the light, I wonder if the light's tricking the sand. It is a little bit, yeah. So see how the sand's gone back to normal colour, look. The gravel looks like gravel, and then when I add me light, it'll start going yellow because of my skin colour. But it still looks good. Yeah, I'm happy with that. Very, very happy. Oh, cheers, Bob. Thank you, dude. Bob just sits there thinking, make it worse, make it worse. And then when I make it worse, he's like, yeah, it looks mint, mate. Looks absolutely epic, Mark. Really happy with it. But secretly in his little man cave, he's sitting there like, God, it looks so shit. Get in. He's in his little, yeah, like, ha 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 ha. Funny. Poor Bob. Jake brake on this sounds shit. The Jake on the N14 sounds amazing, but the engine on the N14 does not sound as good as this. You know the bit I like? I like it where you hear the engine cool down. So you hear the engine wind down, listen. Right, listen. That bit. This sounds so good, man. Right, so got my trailer on. We're gonna head out somewhere else for a bit because we've trucked here a long time. So, there's me dog. Right, let's go and check your water, and I'll go and have a bit of a play in the garden with you, in case you need the toilet or. Oh, you're a beautiful girl. Oh, I know, and Big Ad's had some more pups, darling, so you can go and torture the puppies for a bit. Question is, do we go up north where it's just all trees, or do we go down to... I think we'll go down into Mexico and that, eh? Yeah. Let's head down here. Looks fine. Yeah, even the map. That's a good thing. Even the map looks good. Oh, look at the garage wall. Yeah, it's definitely right. It's really dark now. Yeah, everything's like, yeah, it's 100%. It's very, very close to the colours that are in the game. There, miles better. Happy with that. That's going to be a ball ache to get out of here, isn't it? Yeah, she's still tired because she's laid down, but I think she's needing a drink and a little play outside. 620 mile with a giant tractor. I'm not a big fan of them tractors though. I like the there we go, I like that. Downside is I've only got 500 horsepower and 13 speed, so I might shot I don't think there's a bigger engine than that, is there? Nah. So I might shot the... Should we shot the Slav Jerry? No. I like the Slav Jerrys. We could go compound turbo. We'll go with a compoundable turbo. And then I'm going to throw 18 in because we're hauling heavy. So we'll go with a 308 18 speed. So we'll go and pick this job up. Just need to change my gearbox over to a 308. 18 jobby. Job. So we come down here and we select Eaton Fuller 18. I need to do a video on that because so many people don't realise that the gearbox in the truck has to match the gearbox you selected in the options, you know. Loads of people love this engine sound. I do like it, but I do like that. I like the 3406B better, personally. But it's 500 horsepower. It's just not enough. Not when I'm trying to run with these boys. Do you recommend a Moser before a T300 if you only play ETS and ATS? I can't really answer that because it's budget related. If you can afford a better wheel, why would you buy a cheaper wheel? So I'll be honest with you, there's only one company that support ETS and ATS and farm sim. The only company that actually supports that is Moser. They do an indicator stalk and they do a truck wheel. You have a T300. Well, there you go. Question answered. Stay with your T300. Can't get over how good this splitter feels, man. Just the fact that you can just, proper tactile. But having the R3, there is a whole other bunch of people that can get it on them at the start. Sorry, I've missed the, I'm not sure what you're talking about. Oh, 100%. But an R3 Moser wheel isn't better than already owning a T300. Like, you could sell it and buy an R3, but the best wheel you can get is the one you've got. If that's nothing, then a £55 Logitech G25 is far better than a £400 Moser wheel that you can't afford. All budget related. How's it going, Hads? How are you doing? Oh, you good, mate? You don't need to apologise. It's all good. You people coming in have a much better... They do and they don't. You know, because there's a lot of trickery in the whole rubbish as well, because an R3... Again, it's a good wheel, don't get me wrong, but it's still 300, well, more than 300 quid with import tax if you can't get it in the UK. It's still a £300 wheelbase, plus then you've got a wheel rim to put on top of it. So, yeah, it's just one of them. Personally, if I was spending under 500 quid, I wouldn't buy new, I would just buy used, 100%. There's so much used gear out there, it is crazy. Crazy. I nearly bought another Fanatic wheel the other day, just because it was cheap. I messaged the guy, went to see it, was really happy, I just didn't really want to spend the 220 quid, but, I mean, it's crazy. You can get a direct drive wheel, 8 Newton meters, with a boost pack, for £800, for £220. Mental. Sorry, Rickster, I don't really know how the fuck I get out of here, mate, if I'm honest. My bad. I didn't know he was in my way. We're gonna have to go around, aren't we, Ricky? I think. It's not that much. Yeah, 300 quid. The combo, I wouldn't buy the combo, fucking hell. Yeah, don't be buying that shit. The wheel rim's crap. Just buy the R3 wheelbase, and if you buy the R3 wheelbase and buy a quick release from, you can buy a Moser quick release from AliExpress for, I think it's about £19, and you can put whatever wheel you want on. But yeah, that wheel rim that comes with it is garbage. I get it, I do, but you're better off buying the CS wheel. The CS wheel's amazing. Is it though? You can get a brand new G29 plus shifter pedals for £200, right? Or an R3, how much is the whole bundle? I think the bundle's about £300 or £400, plus a clutch pedal, which is another 100 quid. So there's 500 quid, plus a shifter, there's another 150 quid. So you're looking at £650. I mean, it's a completely different. You just can't compare it. You physically can't compare something that costs 600 quid to something that costs 200 quid. It's just obviously the £600 one's going to be better. That's like going to a street hooker and paying her 50 quid to suck you off and being like, that was alright, but she had shit teeth and she smelt bad. And then you go to, like, you know, you go to an expensive hooker at £300 for a blowjob and you get treated like a bloody king. You know, you get the champagne and she looks beautiful, and it's just it's the same thing, literally. So prices are not quite the same. Well, you might live somewhere else and prices might not be the same, but the R3 is not the same price as a fucking Logitech wheel. I'm telling you that right now. I don't care what country you're in. You go and price the R3 bundle, right, plus the shifter, plus the clutch pedal, right, and then you go and compare it to a Logitech bundle. I'm telling you, it's the two different price ranges. And I hate Logitech. I wouldn't buy a Logitech wheel if you fucking gave me 10 of them. I still wouldn't use it. But I would take my little £500 and I would go and buy something used. Again, I was just looking, right? I know people are going to argue with us. I don't care. I've got my own opinions. I own a lot of gear. I just found the other day, and I nearly bought it. I don't need it. A CSL direct drive Fanatic wheel. Beautiful wheel. 8 Newton meters of torque. Fully boxed. For 200 quid. 210 quid I think it was. It's far better than an R3 and an R5, and to be honest, it's on paper as good as an R9. If anything, it's slightly better than an R9 because it doesn't overheat, where the Moser stuff does overheat, unfortunately, depending on how much you use it. Yo, Smokey, how we doing, man? Appreciate you, dude. Yeah, we normally have the blue light on and that, but I just need to go and let me dog out. I'm just going to go and throw the ball, so... What's the walkie-talkie? It's just a CB radio, dude. I'm just going to go and smoke up, mate. Carry on if you want, I'll catch up.
No, it's fine. I'm chilling until you're back. No worries about it.
Nah. Big Ricky's chilling until we get back, boys. Absolutely chilling. Yeah, we're not coming back on tonight, so I'm going to play with it. I'll go and play with the dog a little bit, and then we'll chuck for a good bit longer until she gets restless. And then I'm going to come off, and I've got a couple of new screens I want to try on the rig tonight, so strip the rig down and have a bit of a play about for the night. It's going to be my thing, 'cause I'm away at the weekend anyway, so... Alright, we haven't used this shifter for a while, so I've got 3 shifters at the minute. I'm not swapping them around because I want to. I'm swapping them around because the guy who made them has asked me to use all 3 and try and abuse them a little bit. So that's what we're doing. It's going to be so much better when the new shifters come and we don't have to come in here and remap each time we swap shifters. That's going to be miles better. Miles better. 2 of these shifters are actually the same mapping. There's only one shifter. It's this one. So... Cool, right, just going to go and have a smoke chat in a bit.
fuel check.
Yeah, it's a working heavy haul.
Oh, 10-4, appreciate that.
Hey chap. Yeah, so one of the things the other day that we did is we knocked the game down to 2K and there was no difference for me. It looked exactly the same as it does now. So yeah, so I'm going to try these new screens on tonight. It might look shit, it might look epic, but I always like to try and be different to other people. So it's something I've never done. I've never ran 6 screens before, so we'll give it a go and we'll see what it's like. Hopefully it's not too dark for you, chap. Can you see okay? Quite looking forward to have a play about with my rig. I've not had a good play for a while. Right side, mate.
10-4, 10-4.
What do you reckon, chat? Do you think it's going to look a bit weird with 6 screens on? I hope it looks good, man. Again, we might have to drop it to 2K resolution, just because obviously we're going to be running 6 4K screens. So, but I bought the 4090 to get the most use out of it, so worth a shot, innit? It might look mint, it might look diabolical. So yeah, it's worth a try. We'll see what it looks like. So this might be my last job, but we've got an hour left on here, I think, or something like that. So we're 2 AM at the minute. We're due to finish at 12 tomorrow morning. So we'll see what it looks like. Hey up dude, how you doing? 6 screens, can you even drive that many off one card? Thought you needed the 6 version. So I'll only be, so I've got 5 outputs, so I'm going to try 5 screens to start with. I don't technically need to run 6, It'll just be 5 more than likely. Well, I've got 5 outputs. I've got 3. I've got 3 display ports, 1 HDMI, and 1 USB-C. You know, like the lightning cable. So we'll see. If I can get the one extra to work, then I can get the 2 extra to work. So, but it might look shit. I honestly don't know. It's worth a shot. I've seen other people do it with 2 screens. So, yeah, we'll see. Yeah, well, I've got no mounts for the screens or anything, so I'm just going to rest them against the wall for now, and just try to see if I can get it somewhat to line up, because they're different size screens, you see. So, well, we'll see. It might be a no-go. It's fine if it is. I'm guessing you have a chat screen off cam. Yeah, I do. So one of the reasons that this setup is built for you guys and for me being a streamer. So one of the reasons I sit so far away is my top screen's up here, but I don't need to look up, I just lift my eyes up. So whereas when you bring them right close and you watch some streamers reading chat, they're like this all the time, trying to read chat, which is annoying. It annoys me, and it's not healthy for you. But because my setup's far away, it doesn't look far away, but it is. I can just use my eyes. Like, I can drive around this corner now and I can see that Harry T's just put a message. Like, I don't need to lift my head up, which is nice. Can you come back on later and show that? Nah, I think I'll go to Becky's on Saturday, so if I can get it working, I'll come back on later. The cool thing is, I'm running on a stream PC now, so any stress I create on the gaming PC has nothing to do with the stream. So the cool thing is I can try it, and I know that I can bring the usage down. So currently I'm sitting at 65 FPS and I'm on 100% usage, so my card has not got any more go in it. But yesterday I went down to 2K and my usage came down to about 40-50%. So if I run in 2K, I should be able to run the extra screens if I want, right? But we'll try it. It might be shit and it might look terrible, but it's worth a shot. I know I've got a HDMI free, so I'm going to use that to try. So, and we'll just see what it looks like. They might have to be the same size. I don't know. The extra screens I've got are only 43s, and these are 65, so it might just not work at all. I don't know. I don't know how it works on the game. I have no idea. Never tried it before, so. So can you guys can still see the game really well, can you, on this colour profile? I think the colours do look better, chat. Honestly, look at that going from dark into the street lights. How sick does that look? Definitely looks better, doesn't it? We haven't made it look worse. Yeah, definitely, I think it looks sick. And back in the dark, yeah, that's cool, that. So this shifter was the worst feeling shifter I had. Obviously it's all eaten full apart, but the splitter in the range was really stiff. Obviously if you don't know what one's meant to feel like, it felt fine. But because I have one and I know what it's meant to feel like, this one was, out of the three, was the stiffest. And like trying to range up and down, it felt like a hassle. Splitting was like slide it. Again, not slating Stokey at all, because he doesn't know what it's meant to feel like, and he's still learning. But now, just look at that. You just click it, and that's ranging down, and oh, it feels so good. I really like this blacked out shifter, to be honest. I didn't think I would like an all black shifter, but super clean. I don't think Stokey's in chat now, is he? Because one of the things I haven't told him yet, but I really want to, the blue custom shifter he made is so sick. I'm going to build a red one. So, at some point. The cool thing is I don't use, I can just change the tops and that myself. So I'm going to build an all red shifter at some point for when my red wheel comes in. And then we'll run the red light and we'll run the, because I think the red light, would the red light look bad on this colour profile or not? Nah, it looks good. A bit pink, but yeah, it looks alright. I think we can go more red with it. That's pink. That's orange. That's red. So yeah, we can play with that. Cool. Daytime coming, chat. Let's get it. That still not. Oh my god. Slow down, Rickster. Can't get my aircon to start moving for some reason. Oh, there we go. Let's see if I can feel the cold air coming. Sorry, Hope. Need fuel as well. Oh yeah, there we go. Now the air's cool. Sorry, baby. We'll see if she settles. If she doesn't, it's not the end of the world, because I'll come off, but she'll be alright. It's alright, darling. Good girl. Someone's in outside the house, I think. It's gotta be. She's a. God, that start-up's so good. She's a good guard dog, bless her. I'm quite excited to do something different with my rig tonight, and I had a good look about last night, and there's a few people on War Thunder running 6 screens, there's a few people on some of the flight sims, so it is doable. I just don't know if it's doable in this game. I know you can run them width, so I know you can run 4 screens wide, but I want to do height, so I don't know how it's going to line up, but we'll see. Might look gangster, might look terrible. So the downside is the extra screens I've got are going to be a different colour to the screens I'm running, but for what I'm using them for, I don't think it's going to be an issue. So oh my god. Yeah, I'll slow down coming through that town. The bumps are like bloody walls.
Alright, copy that.
Her dog's only woofing like every sort of 5 minutes or so, so she's either picking up on me or someone's outside chatting. Because if someone was at the door, you would know about it. It's like constant, like. Yeah, I'm happy with the stuff we've achieved today, chat. Shifters are fucking perfect, like insane. And I would say the colour it's exactly the bit that I was missing. So I was talking to a guy through setting a GoPro for his Microsoft Flight Sim yesterday, and he was having an issue with some light, and the particular thing I told him to do I hadn't even thought to do myself. So I said, yo, change this and change that, and then that should offset that. And then when I said it, as soon as it left my mouth, I thought, hang on, why didn't I do that? So I knew how to do it, I just hadn't done it myself. But because I was helping someone else, I thought about it. So yeah, mint. What a good stream. Pleased I came on now. Had a good drive out with Rickster. Got 376 mile left. We're on a full tank, towing up the hill in 6th high, and we are currently doing 55 mile an hour. So we are running the what are we running? The Cat C15 with a compound turb ski. She's a beast. Who else is trucking today then? Anyone in chat trucking? What you all playing? Ah, hello Mr. Mitchell. How we diddling? You all good? Ah, well happy dude, everything's going well. Got that PC sold, and I really didn't want to sell it because we built it off all the leftover bits. However, it actually ended up being a really good sell because I sold it to one of my best friends for his son. So yeah, 15-year-old, first PC, well happy. Well, sorry, first custom build PC. Just uploading the last of my college work. Awesome. I'm currently messing with SimHub and mods on FS19. Oh, yeah. I do like a bit of FS19. Corker game. Hope 25's kind of like that. I think it's looking that way. It doesn't look that different to 22. I just hope it's a more polished version of 22. They're not going to bring out, that's amazing, I understand that. Obviously you got a lot of boys like, oh, it's going to have force feedback, it's going to have triple support, and it's going to have VR support, and it's going to be absolutely sick, but it's farm sim, mate, like, it's just farm sim, it's just what they do. They're always about 8 years behind. Well, I've got to be honest, Mitch, yeah. That was my thing, and I was going to take it to Becky's and use it as a stream PC, but I haven't got the space there for one. And to be honest, if I was going to use anything as a stream PC, it would make sense to get an external capture card and just use my laptop, because I carry my laptop with us everywhere. So it makes no sense to just leave it at hers and have two PCs that aren't getting used that much, you know. So it's one of them. My wheel broke, I need to replace one of the wires. Oh, that's a shame, man. And selling that PC allowed me to fully pay for the gauges and order the indicator stock and put a little bit of money in the bank. So yeah, mint. Yeah, I mean, it wasn't much. I mean, I think we had about 50 quid left over, which we'll go and get a takeaway or something for tea tonight. But I've ordered a load of gear knobs and that. I'm a little bit addicted to the shifting stuff at the minute. And to be honest, with me only really playing ATS now, I really don't play anything else. I'm just focusing on that. I'm just anything that I'm missing, but it really is scary getting to that sort of finishing point, and I know nothing's ever finished. I fully understand that, but it does get to a point where my screens don't need replacing for the next 5 years. Graphics card is done, PC's brand new, rig's done. Obviously, I could change the rig to black, would be the only benefit, but £1,000 just to change my rig to black when my rig is solid. I mean, it's a P1. It's one of the best rigs ever built. And you can't even see any of the silver really. I think there's only this post you can see here, but so it really has become to that point where there's nothing really worth changing. Indicator stalks obviously is a big thing, they're on the way. Shifters, I'm fucking hell, I've got more shifters than fucking the Peterbilt factory. So honestly, headphones are awesome, microphone quality's good, camera quality's good. Stream PCs, they're a water-cooled twin pump fucking monster, which is a super waste, but all I had spare. So it is one of them like awful things. I don't know if anyone's got like a project car. I used to have one, but the awful thing is when you finish it, you take it to a car show, you have a great time, and then you go home to your empty garage and you park your project car on the drive because it's finished, and you're like, what do I do now? Most people either sell it and buy another one, or take the one they've got apart even though it's finished, you know, and they just start trying to modify it for no reason. So yeah, unfortunately I'm going to be a little bit like that, but I'll get into the modern a little bit more, and to be honest, I get to just drive, get to use it, which is the exciting part. When I'm all around seeing them, but don't know how it will work with the FSR wheel. It won't, I don't think, because the gauges are built for a 400mm wheel, so I don't. Yeah, I mean, on the plus side, I should have it for Christmas, so if you want to bring your FSR wheel down, you can try it on my rig by all means. But yeah, you're more than welcome to try it. The colour, the camera looks sick. What do you think, Mitch? Have I nailed it or what? The colour changes through all the different like weather and the sky and the sun. The colour's definitely better. The yellow barrier, like how sick is that? Got it absolutely like, it looks so good. No longer a project yet, I know the feeling. So many honestly, there is only so much you can do. I've got a desk behind me with 2 full-blown desk setups on them. Both got Go XLRs, both got good mics, both got custom-built PCs, custom-built keyboards. Both run 4K, locked at 120. Both OLED screens, 43-inch and a 48-inch. Like, I've got a brand new Noble chair on one. I've got a Bowley share on the other. It really is getting to that point where it's like, yeah, just got to get on and use it. So, which is the fun part, you know. Took a gremlin to the park for a bit. We got home and his words were, can we go to the big park with Mark? I love him, man. He's a good lad. Mate, that going past that truck. Sorry, chat. The colours have been bothering me a little bit for what you guys see, but I feel like we've nailed it. Oh, it looks so sick. Fucking hell. I could have set that up ages ago. Miles better. I don't think we can call anything that's attached to Mammy little. Oh, what a view, man. Holy shit. Wow, that's sick, that. So don't forget, no streams tonight, chat, I don't think. Unless I'm up late and I can't sleep, but I'm just going to spend some time with the dog and just put her on in my room. I've got the telly in the back. I'm going to bang that on, watch a bit of telly, strip the rig down and just have a bit of a play. But I'm only stripping this side down, so I've got to push this rig over, strip this side down. I need access to the PC, which is in there. And then I'll just rest the monitor on the floor for now while I try it. So we should be good, and then I can put it back to normal for tomorrow. So yeah, any chance we may get a setup video on YouTube for 2024, walking around and telling us what's what? Yeah, I could do. I just don't feel finished, you know what I mean? I've still got painting to do in here. I've got lighting to do in the back of the room. I've still got a lot of paint and decorating, shelves. Do you know what I mean? I've only been in 4 or 5 months, so I decorated the whole house. So yeah, I just don't feel finished, you know. But you're right, it would be nice for 2024 to get a tour. They'll have the best setup in my... Nah, I definitely don't, mate. I mean, boosted media, it's a weird one because boosted media is his job. So obviously it is a little bit different when you look at someone who's got, you know, $10,000 per screen. It's crazy. So he's got an amazing setup. His house, his garage, his cat, like, it's gorgeous. You've got Scotty. Scotty's setup's probably cleaner than mine now, I would say. Or maybe he's on par, but Scotty's setup is sick. He's got his desk and that. I would say my desk is probably a bit ahead of Scotty's, but I do more on my desk than he does. But rig-wise, very similar. But there's loads of people out there. Chris, beautiful setup. Obviously, C-Bob, fucking hell. C-Bob's got a whole basement. His setup's super clean. I haven't seen his desk and that for a while, but again he had like a PS5 setup, a desk setup, like full like little cinema section, like yeah, super clean. There's loads of boys out there with nice setups, man, like 100%. So when I do a walk around, you'll be surprised. This setup looks shit. Like, it looks really immersive right now, and you guys feel like you're in a truck, but the screens are like 4 foot away. They're miles away. So when you actually look at the whole rig is completely away from the screens, so it doesn't look as good in person as it does on camera. Screens? No, I'm using wooden boards. So it's 1/2 inch plywood wrapped in black cotton, which is non-reflective, and the actual boards that sit in, because these are 65-inch screens, so they're massive. So yeah, you just pull the board out and you can get in. There's 2 PCs behind that screen, 1 PC behind that screen. I've seen some people use fabric, they use all that, but it gets crumpled and it might look good on camera because the camera can't pick up the black, but in person it looks shit. And I like my stuff to look nice and clean in person. So the boards are awesome because you just lift them out. It's such a good idea. They look so cool. They really do. And you can just take them out. Yeah, 65s they are. I say they look really small, mate, but what you don't realise is I'm sitting really far away from them. That's me touching them there. So, and obviously all this is just empty space. So, yeah, it's mad. Oh. Yeah, how sick. And we've nailed it. We've got the colours. Oh, finally. Look at that. There's a nice little haze from the sun coming over there. And then deep blue skies. A little bit of cloud coming in over here, which you guys can now see. You couldn't see on the other profile. How clean's that? It looks so good. Nail it. It's pretty much exactly what I see. Because I don't see what the game looks like, I see what my screens look like. So this is honestly what my screens look like. A little bit darker in here for me. A little bit. You lose a bit of colour, and the rocks are more grey for me. Just a little bit more grey. But other than that, it's pretty much what I see. But on my top monitor up here, this is what the game actually looks like if you were running on a normal LCD 1080p screen. That's what the game normally looks like. So whereas I'm on QLED mini LED screens, so this is how good it looks. So good, mate. People ask us all the time, like, screens make a difference. Like, are you running the graphics mode? I'm like, no, it's just my screens are gorgeous. I've had people come to the house and play ATS 2, and they're like, God, why does it look so good? And I'm like, because my screens are nice. They're like, no. And I'm like, yeah. So what I'll do is I'll put OBS on and I'll show them what the actual game looks like on a separate screen. They're like, wow. What's up, Matt Barber? How you doing, dude? Hope you're well. Yeah, so this is my last job, this. QLED, have to check this out. You have a 4060 currently. Need to find a good screen. Or mine running a 1080. Yeah, so a 4060 is a 1080p card. So you wouldn't want to go any higher than that, really. Yes, you can, but I wouldn't. It's a 1080p card. But yeah, these are mini LED QLEDs. So the mini LED backlit, and they're a QLED screen, and they look really good. They really do. They were cheap. They were, I think they were 810 each, I think. Sorry, I know that sounds expensive, but for the size of screen and for 120 Hz panels, it is cheap. So you're gonna truck, yeah. Well, I'm gonna drop this. I'm gonna go and chill with a dog, go and have a couple of smokes, and then bring her back, grab some food on the way back, treat myself a little bit. I'm gonna chill, watch some TV for a little bit, and then I'm gonna come and strip this rig down and have a work on this extra project that I'm working on. It might not work. I might get 20 minutes in and go, all right, this is shit, but I'm intrigued, and I'm generally interested. So, but I've seen someone running a portrait screen with triple 65s, sorry, with a single 65, and he's got it lined up fucking mint. It looks epic, but he might be doing some trickery. I don't know. And obviously he won't tell anyone. My biggest issue I do is someone asks me, oh, how do you set this up? I'm like, oh, you do this, and all of a sudden 20 people are doing it, which I don't mind. I like seeing people happy. I mean, I like seeing other people's setups, and yeah, I see someone set up and I'm like, that's not right, and I try and help them. I just like helping people. Sorry if you get asked this. By the way, using a GoPro to record this view, yeah, GoPro 12. I started on a GoPro 5, went from the 5 to the 7 to the 8 to the 9 to the 12. So I've been GoPro streaming since 2019, I think I started, or 2018. Minimal, foldable rack and a G9. Yep. So my only thing, right? I like the G920. I think it's a good wheel for people to buy. But when people come in and they say they've not got a lot of money, just go and buy a G27. Don't buy a G920. Buy a G27. It's the same wheel, but it has a better shifter. So the G27 only has 3 buttons on this side of the wheel and 3 on this side. So one of the cool things about it is, when you put one of these wheels on it, your shifter's still got a load of buttons on. So for trucking and farming, it's a better wheel, a far better wheel. You end up with a little mini gearbox and a little mini button box. It's so cool. And it's the same wheel as a G920. It's got the same gears in it, same cogs in it, same circuit board in it. Literally the same wheel. And you can pick them up for like 60 quid. Crazy. It's going well, dude, Dakota. Yeah, we just, oh, you heard the tyre squealing, listen. You heard it? How sick's that?
What's up, everybody? Anybody got a job on the board? Job on the board. Yeah, Chris, that radio's working. There is a job on the board for the low boy. I'm already halfway through it. It's about a 1,100-mile trip, but I don't know what everybody else has on. Good afternoon, Chris.
Yeah. Afternoon, Chris. Yeah, we've only got 30 mile left an hour, but I'm calling it a day after this, so.
Just let me know when you guys are off. Next person says next job. Thanks.
Yeah. Just I see a lot of boys going out and spending £200 on a G920, and I'm like, mate, you can literally go and buy a good condition G27 for like less than, well less than like 100 quid. I've seen them for 60, 80. It's the same wheel, and that gives you 100 quid to go and buy a new wheel rim or an indicator stalk or a better shifter or a truck shifter or whatever. Oh, it's a good wheel, dude. Yeah, no, I'm not disputing that. For what it is a good wheel, but if it was me and I had to start again tomorrow, I would do second-hand G27, about 70, 80 quid. I put a custom wheel straight on it and get them for 30 quid. So that puts us up to about 100 quid. I would then, I would probably either do two things. I would buy an AliExpress shifter, a H shifter, or I would buy a truck shifter plus a button box. You could probably do it all for under 200 quid. You know, mental. You go on Moser, yeah. Yeah, Moser's where it's at if you want to go new, definitely. Yeah, they've hit the market well, and there's a lot of products that are only for truck sim, and obviously I'm hoping they go down the farm and sim route at some point, I hope. Ah, hello mate, I'm just about to come off. So, sorry Mr. Firefight. I would have been happy to have a chat, but I'm going to come off because I'm going to go and take the dog out, grab some food, and then I'm going to tackle adding another 2 screens to my rig, if it's possible. I'm not sure. Do I float? I do indeed, yeah. So I run 18 speed. I'm running 18 speed right now, but I also regularly run a 13 speed as well. Obviously 13 and 18 is the same, literally the same. The only difference is, so they're both 4/4 gearboxes. 18 is 4/4, 13 is also 4/4. Technically, I suppose it's 5/4 because you've got the low gear as well. But the only difference is, on the 18 speed, you split the first 4 gears. On the 13, you don't. That's the only difference. So, yeah, it's one of them really. I float too. I just started playing. Yep. Yeah. I mean, if you're running anything over like 500 horsepower, you don't need an 18 speed. You can run an 18, you just don't need it. So yeah, this is my desktop chat. This is actually my desktop. I'll fix that. Me trucky. Alright. So I probably won't be back, I don't think. So let's send the 50 people over to somebody who can use them, if there's anybody about. Let's go and have a nosy. YouTube, I can't send you guys anywhere, unfortunately. So, who've we got? Anyone trucking? Grand Theft Auto, nobody trucking. Well, let's see who it suggests. See who's if we've got any truckers that are alive. I'm not bothered. I do raid people all the time, so it's not the end of the world if there's no one to raid. Who have we got here? We've got this man with 55 in. Convoy English. We'll raid this guy. It says he's English. I'm not sure. Right, we'll raid him anyway. He's playing ETS2 chat, I think, or possibly... No, he's playing American Truck. Send you over there. Right, peace out, boys. You have a good night, boys, and I'll catch up with you probably tomorrow now. See you later.